Well, the polls are now open for primary day in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Voter turnout in both states is expected to be about 15%. News 8's Brittany Schmidt is live at the Armory in Onalaska with more.
Martha, polls opened at 7 this morning here in Onalaska, and polar organizers say that it's a little bit of a slow turnout in districts 2 and 3. There are a little over 200 people this morning, and much of that is absentee voters as well. But they're hoping it picks up now during the lunch hours and then, of course, after work hours. But it's a big primary election here in Wisconsin as well as Minnesota. Minnesota voters will decide today which 4 Republican candidates will face incumbent Democratic Governor Mark Dayton in November's general election. Here in Wisconsin, voters will choose which Democrat they want running against Republican Governor Scott Walker. They will also decide which Democratic candidate will run against Republican Brad Schimel for Attorney General. On a more local level, we'll find out who will challenge Democrat Ron Kind in the upcoming November elections. And here's just a reminder for Wisconsin voters, you do not need to show a photo ID at your polling place. Even though the state Supreme Court ruled in favor of the law requiring it, a federal ruling is still blocking it from taking effect.
So they go to the polls as they have for the past couple of years. No photo ID is needed. They just need to make sure that they state their name and their address and that they're in the poll book under that name and address, and then they're free to vote just with that.
Just to be clear, you do not need an ID to vote, but if you are registering to vote today, you do need to bring proof of residence. That can include anything from a water bill to a current driver's license. To find an example of the ballot and where your polling place is, head to myvotewi.gov. And once the polling places close up tonight, we'll have the results on news8000.com, and then Martha will also have updates tonight on News 8 at 5, 6, and 10. So we'll send it back to you for now.
All right, thanks a lot, Brittany. Also, just a reminder, once again, the polls close at 8 o'clock tonight.